global happenings today. We communicate, we analyze global news.
Hello beautiful people, welcome back to Global Happenings Today YouTube channel. Quite a lot is happening. I guess the renewed shake is affecting everyone, and the North have decided to align. In fact, PDP is literally letting everyone know that Atiku does not have a permanent ticket as the presidential candidate in 2027. Alignment has begun already in full swing, but let's find out really what is going on, what the Northerners are saying, and another group and politicians at large, PDP in particular. Before we go into the newspaper, kindly subscribe to our channel by clicking on the red subscribe button. Beside it, you see the notification icon. Now, the People's Democratic Party (PDP) has supported the call for former President Goodluck Jonathan to join the 2027 presidential race. Recall that the governor of Bauchi State, Bala Mohammed, vowed to justify his presidential ambition if Jonathan indicates any interest to contest. Some northern elite and politicians who are displeased with President Bola Tinubu's administration have also called for Jonathan's return to the presidency. Now, reacting to this development, Deputy National Publicity Secretary of the PDP, Ibrahim Abdullahi, said the position of the Bauchi governor and northern elites resonates with the opposition party. He said, and I quote him, "We are absolutely in support of the position of the Bauchi State governor. Don't forget he was a prominent member of the Jonathan's administration, where he was a minister as the chairman of the 13 governors of the PDP, a two-term minister, former senator, and a two-time governor, rounding off his second term. You will expect him to understand and appreciate the situation of where this country is coming from, where it is at the moment, and where we hope to take it to in the future. If we are talking about the Southern Presidency 2027, we should be looking at one who has enjoyed one term and will probably give Nigerians hope and prosperity as opposed to the one we have in power. Secondly, if you are also talking about a nationalist, somebody who would not rig an election to keep himself in office, who announced before the counting process was over that he lost, it has to be Jonathan. You remember that he called Victor, congratulated him, and asked him to send people for the transition process. So it is this kind of person with a listening ear that we need and we believe can save the situation. No president in Nigerian history has been as criticized as Ebele Jonathan. We tolerated all sorts of insults targeted at us and his presidency, but today he is the one everybody's looking for with torchlight, even in broad daylight. Wow. When reminded that the decision may not go down well with the PDP former presidential candidate Atiku Abubakar, who has been labeled a serial contester by the ruling All Progressive Congress, the PDP spokesman argued that Atiku cannot dictate for the party who to field in 2027 despite being a major stakeholder of PDP. He said it, and I quote him, "It is not the place of Atiku to decide who the PDP will put in. We are running a national political party, for crying out loud, one that has governed this country for 16 years. We cannot be expected to have one person determining the direction of the party. If anything, we respect him. He has given it, the presidency, a trial and has been on this for too long. But there are times when you realize a battle is no longer around you and you support someone. This is how things are done. If in 2019 we tried, in 2023 we tried again with Atiku, there is nothing wrong in trying someone else in 2027, especially if the odds seem to favor that person more, which is the case right now. The situation this country is facing today is one that has gone beyond party lines or other narrow considerations. We require a nationalist in the cloth of Goodluck Jonathan to be able to salvage the situation. It is clear that for the 6.5 years that he was president, he was able to stabilize the forex to a very reasonable extent. The country was able to go on single-digit inflation. This we will continue to refer. Now, the presidency have also reacted to this latest move by PDP to bring back Jonathan. Remember, he actually served for one term, and this is what APC is telling PDP and Nigerians as a whole. So the All Progressive Congress APC has reacted to the rumored pressure on the former president Goodluck Jonathan to contest for presidency in 2027. The National Director of Publicity for the party, Bala Ibrahim, warned that should Jonathan accept to run against President Bola Tinubu on the platform of the People's Democratic Party (PDP) in the next election, he would test the bitter pill of defeat again. He said, and I quote him, "For us to start talking about 2027 is not only premature, but a calculation that is doomed. Less than 40% of the mandates given to the president under the APC has not even been consumed. There's just no way the APC as a party will be jittery. If at all there is such a plan to enroll former President Goodluck Jonathan into the race. The APC defeated him when he was in power. Defeating him when he's out of power will be a walkover. It is something that cannot even give the party a sleepless night. So, whoever is making this permutation, if the intention is to scare the APC as a party, I think he needs to go back to the drawing board and think again. We are not even worried. As I said, let's get to the river before we start thinking of crossing it. It's too early to start talking about 2027. But if you bring 10 former President Jonathan, they cannot defeat APC as of today. Well, told that a larger section of political analysts believe the APC defeated Jonathan only because of the former President Muhammadu Buhari cult-like followership across the country in 2015. Ibrahim laughed. The APC spokesman insisted that it is on record that Tinubu was the party leader when Buhari shocked the otuoke politician. He also expressed optimism that history will repeat itself if Jonathan accepts the PDP offer to contest against Tinubu. The truth is that the APC defeated Goodluck Jonathan when the president, Tinubu, was even just the leader of the party. The APC would defeat him again now that Tinubu is the president and the leader of the party. It is not Buhari's court followership that matters. It is the party arrangement. Buhari did not contest on an independent candidature status. Forget about the shenanigans that are on display now. When it's time for election, the party will readily package its candidates and match them for the consumption of the people. And I assure you that the people will buy it. But it is too early to start discussing this. But you know politicians for who they are. They always want to heat up the politics so that they keep seeing things as relevant. But in a 4-year term, the president has just done slightly above 1 year. And you're already thinking of somebody to bring in. No problem. Democracy permits people to test the waters. But we will do things when it is time for them to be done, he said. Wow, such a boldness, I must say. I guess they're not even scared. But they are literally telling Nigerians that they know what they did, and it is not a former President Buhari's candidature, that they know the permutations. Said that he lost when he was the president. He was a sitting president too. He lost. So that him losing now is going to be walkover. In fact, they will not lose leaders. In fact, this is for them to just go and sleep. That it was even Asiwaju that won, being the party leader, but now Asiwaju now is the leader of the party and the president. It's just to put one or two things together. I don't know if it will work that way, if it's just to put one or two things together, because the shaggy Pro Max Nigerians are going through right now. Fuel in some places already 1,000 per liter, and you are literally telling Nigerians that it's a walkover. You will package what? Except there's going to be a rigging that's going on. But what we are going on, people have tasted both Jonathan's tenor and this particular tenor. They will decipher, they will choose for themselves, except they will do something that is not the vote. If not, the vote is already Nigerians are seeing it. Let's see the magic abracadabra that will happen. Like he rightly said, it's too early to begin to predict. Let's meet in that conversation. What's your take? Do you think if Jonathan eventually is pressured to contest, do you think he will lose gallantly, being that he's not a sitting president, or do you think Nigerians will force him in? Either which way. Let's interact in that conversation. Have a nice time. God bless you.
Global happenings today. We communicate. We analyze global.